What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this video I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do a cooking video where you can budget off $50 a week. You know, you don't have to spend so much money to look good or anything like that. So my goal for this video was to ensure that I don't know what my hands are doing, to ensure that you can have a good physique, a well-balanced lifestyle, everything, and you only have to spend $50 a week to look good, man. Like, even have 3-4 meals a day at $50 a week is really good. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed these videos. You know, I really like cooking and I want to push it more out there, like on the nutrition side. Hopefully you like these type of videos. Please give it a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe. Please do all that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next clip.
Sound of the 80s. Suddenly you hear it everywhere. It's all.
So guys, this is basically what we got for under $50 for a whole week's worth. And yeah, I'll see you in the next clip when we cook everything up. Alright guys, that was the shopping done and dusted. We had a budget of $50 for the week and we spent about, I don't know if you can see it, but we spent about, where is it? We spent 46 dollars and 66 cents, which is not bad. You know, we had a budget of 50 bucks, and to have only spent $46 for the week is actually really good. Like, we got our fish, we got our chicken, we got pasta, we got rice, veggies, everything, eggs, you know. And then in the next clips I'll show you how you can prep it, and you can have 3 to 4 meals with this budget. This is the full list of what I got for the week. So it's all basic stuff, it's all simple, you know. It's not the fancy brand ones, but they do get the job done, they always do. And then look, I only got a total saving of 15 cents. So that means you can buy this, like, you can buy this shopping all the time, you know. You don't have to always look out for the sales. You'll save more money on the sales, but this is done with nothing on special. So this is very achievable, guys, you know, to reach your goals and to be able to, you know, get the physique you want, your strength gains, everything like that. Alright guys, so this will be the cooking part of the video. So I bought all these groceries for $46 Australian, and last time I checked the currency exchange, it's around $33 US. So it's not bad for a week's worth of food for only 33 US or 46 Australian dollars. So I'll show you what I got on the foods. So this is the breakfast part of the portion. So we have, I'll start with the oats. So this is probably the best for breakfast. It has a lot of fiber, it comes with like good amount of carbs, like virtually no fat. It's got decent protein. If you mix it with eggs, then the protein on the oats really add up. And then also with the oats, we're gonna be using light milk, because light milk is it's like less fat. There's like, it's just protein, and yeah, it's not that bad. But if I had to recommend, I would get I'd say go for almond milk, go for the coconut milk, go for something more like that instead of actual milk. But since we're on a budget, we will stick with just light milk for today. So with the apples, we're gonna transform the oats into like would say more like a apple cinnamon oats. So it gives it more flavor, it gives it more so it will give it that taste it needs, because oats by itself is really boring. So that's why we got the cinnamon. So with the oats, we'll cook with the apples and cinnamon. Trust me guys, it tastes really good. Like, and then to top it all off, we're gonna have like a tablespoon of peanut butter on top of the oats, just to enhance the flavors. You get your healthy fats, and yeah, and peanut butter always tastes good. Crunchy or smooth, it tastes good. And then with this budget, you can have 5 eggs a day, which is actually a lot of eggs. So depending on your eggs, depending if you're bulking, cutting, whatever you want, you can always change the yolks. You know, with this meal, I'm gonna have 3 whole eggs and 2 egg whites, but someone else might be cutting, they might want 1 egg, 1 whole egg and 4 egg whites. Or if you want 5 whole eggs, you know, it's completely up to you. It's how you want to have your breakfast. And I'll show you for lunch. We have, so we're gonna have a chicken pasta. So I've got some breast chicken right here, and these are the pastas. So when I say you can have 3 to 4 meals, this is the one where you can have it in 2 meals or 1 meal, because you can cook such a large portion of it. So with this meal, you can have what do you call it? So you're gonna have 200 grams of pasta, 200 grams of chicken breast, and then we'll have 100 grams of veggies as well with sauce. And like, that can be very filling for someone. So I would recommend that you would maybe go half and half. So you could have, you know, 1 for lunch and then 1 as a post-workout or pre-workout, whichever suits your time management and everything like that. Also, what do you call it? I could get the spray as well. This is the spray we're going to use to cook our foods. So, you know, I didn't have to get the margarine, I didn't have to get anything like that. You can still get spray, and this will last a lot longer than 5 days. So this is a good investment to get. And then also for dinner now, we're just gonna have some basa, freshwater fillets. It's a good fish. It is a really good fish. It's cheap. It's leaner than chicken breast. There's not much fat in it. It's very high in protein. The protein per 100 grams is a lot more than, not a lot more, but it is a bit more than breast. Also, you can always get, like I bought the 1 kilo one just for this experiment for the budget. And what do you call it? I only got this just for the experiment, but I really highly recommend that you invest in like a 10 kilo or 15 kilo bag of rice, just so it saves time always going back to getting rice, and that it lasts a lot longer, so it's more value for your money. And yeah, so I'm gonna prep all this now. Like we'll do a breakfast video, lunch video, and dinner video, all in this one video. But I want to like just prep everything so it makes the cooking process a lot easier. Okay, so come here, I'll show you. So we've got 100 grams of oats, and then this is 300 milliliters of milk. We've got the apples here, and then now we have the yolks, the eggs. So I'm gonna just go for maybe 3 yolks and then 2 whites. So while I'm gonna cook breakfast, I'm already gonna start cooking the rice and the pasta, just to save time, because that's gonna take a while to cook and boil. So by the time I finish breakfast, I will have already cooked the pasta and it would have saved a lot of time. So I scramble my eggs. You can have it however you want, but I just prefer to scramble it. And I forgot to mention, for this challenge, salt and pepper do not count, because I feel like everyone should have salt and pepper at their house. Like it should be like a standard. It should be the law, to be honest, but you know, if you don't have salt and pepper, you can cook all this without salt and pepper. You just need to, I don't know, grow some taste buds or something. And then, so this is how we're gonna do it. So 100 grams of oats. You chuck in your apple. Yeah, come show the viewers. Chuck in all your apple. There's a bit of apple, you can always eat some or use half an apple. It's got good fiber mixed with the oats. You're gonna be full for a while. And then you just add your milk. And then that's basically it, man. And then give it a good mix. Make sure you mix it, like get everything covered, the oats with the apple, everything. And if you feel like it's not enough milk, you can always add more milk, because you bought 2 liters for 5 days and you're gonna have to finish it. But that's up to you. I like my oats a bit dry, not too not too watery or anything like that, but that's just preference. But I recommend, if you can, get like Pink Lady apples or Royal Gala apples, more softer apples when you cook them. Like Granny Smith's, they tend to stay hard a little bit. Yeah, and then look, chuck it on, that's it. It should only take like 5-10 minutes to cook. And don't forget, you gotta keep mixing your oats, because it will stick to the bottom. And then the trick with eggs is, if you're having a large amount, try to cook it in 2s. Hold on the light. There it is. Sorry for the dirty stove top. Probably clean it after. That's probably the 2 grams anyway. So 200 grams of pasta. Straight in. So while all that's cooking, and just break your eggs up. if you guys can, invest in like a non-stick pan. I'm not using a non-stick pan for my eggs. I should have been, but yeah, I don't really have a small non-stick pan. That's it guys, the eggs are basically like almost done. I don't cook it a lot because I like it to be like light and fluffy. I don't like to overcook it and then it starts to get a bit firm and stuff, but everyone's different. Salt it, pepper, and I'll mix it again. Eggs done. Spray it again so it doesn't stick. Spray is depending on how you want to spray it, you spray how you want. I like to spray it a bit because I don't like it really sticking. And then don't forget to mix your oats. Pasta's cooking. Make sure when you cook pasta, I usually salt and pepper the water. It's up to you how you want to do it, but I salt and pepper the water every time. Like salt and pepper are your best friends when you cook. Oats to cook. Bam, 5 eggs, easy. I'm gonna turn you off. Oops, don't even turn that one on. There you go. Oh shit, see, this is why you wear an apron. Look, you can start to see it's like forming a little bit. Cover it if you want. Whoops, wrong one. Oops. And then yeah, for the rice, where is that? So just for dinner purposes, I'm going to cook more than one, so I don't have to re-cook. Chuck it on. Chuck it on cook, done. We usually chuck a tea towel on it, just so all the steam and all the stuff doesn't like escape, because it can make the outside of the kitchen look ugly. And then yeah, now look at the oats, it's starting to cook really good. They're basically done. So what I'll do here now is I'll turn it off and then just let it cook in its own heat. You know, without it like letting it stick to the bottom. That's basically the oats, guys. And then yeah, I'll just say let it sit for maybe a couple minutes. I'd say maybe 5 depending. 210. Oh, I'm just gonna stick with 210. It's not gonna get any like, yeah. So like now I would chuck it in a bowl and then I'll re-wash the chicken in hot water. So I'll get the oats off the pot and then we'll start cooking the chicken. So this is basically it. You can see that the apple's all soft now. Yeah, the oats are cooked. They still got a bit of milk. Like this is cinnamon. It's very cheap. Need to get a spoon. So as much as you want. Some people like a lot, some people don't like a lot. I like a lot. That's what I would have, generally. Because I like to coat it evenly. So then, get your spoon. And it's great. So this is breakfast, guys. This is 5 eggs. You get a good amount of carbs. I'm pretty sure this is around 850 calories. I'll have the nutritional facts on screen as I'm cooking. So every bit counts. We already have an open peanut butter, so I'm gonna use the open peanut butter, but generally we use this peanut butter, but I'm not gonna open another one. You can always microwave the peanut butter and drip it down, or like if your peanut butter is like this, just done. And then yeah, mix the peanut butter in. That's it. Invest in the sugar-free blueberry maple. This ain't part of the trip, this whole budget thing, but I highly recommend this if you want to change your flavor of oats forever. This is really good, and it's no sugar, no nothing. Like, it's basically calorie free as well. And yeah, like I'll just drizzle it on, but since it's not part of the video and I didn't buy it, I'm not gonna do it today. But yeah, I was just letting you guys know about that. And yeah, this is breakfast, guys. So you got your oats, you got your eggs. 5 eggs, 100 grams of oats, 1 apple, cinnamon, peanut butter. You get your healthy fats, you get your fiber, you're getting your protein, you're getting a good amount of carbs. See, so this is a very good, balanced, nutritious breakfast that you can have. So now we will start the cooking of the chicken. So we're going to need veggies as well. Veggies is optional, you don't have to have veggies if you don't want to. But I want veggies because we're already having our fruits. You gotta have your fruits every day anyway. You gotta have your veggies every day as well. You know, there's no point eating healthy and then not being healthy on the inside as well. So I want 100 grams, which is that 50. Oh, okay. 100 grams. It's not much veggies as well, but 100 grams is 1 1/4 servings. Is this on? Yeah. Where's my chicken? There it is. Chuck your chicken in. Simple. Oh, so with the sauces, you can have whatever sauce you want. There's a red wine and garlic, there's a bolognese, there's a Napolitania, whatever sauce. I might go with some bolognese today. So, open it. So while we wait for this to heat up, the pasta looks just about finished. Excuse me, cameraman. I will. What is that for? Yep, pasta's basically, that's finished. Pasta's done. Just turn it off. You can feel it when you move it. It's finished. So now I need to do a bit of the dishes. And for this. Actually, I'll chuck it on the big one. I don't like to use the big one because that can burn anything on this stove. That's why I've been using the smaller ones. But I'll just do it on the bigger ones, just to speed up the process, just to show you guys how to do it. So I need to make it. So while that's cooking, I need to drain the pasta. Be careful when you drain the pasta. It is boiling hot water. Color is basically gone, so I will chuck in the veggies. Lower the heat because you don't want to overcook your chicken. Salt, pepper. Get a zoom in of that before I mix it. See, it already looks good as it is. You could have this with rice, anything. You know, some veggie chicken. You know, even add whatever you want. You know, you can add if you use garlic powder, use garlic powder. If you use onion powder, whatever you want, paprika, whatever tastes nice to you, use. You know, don't worry about how I'm cooking it. This is just a basic way of cooking anything. You know, because like chicken breast is so simple to cook, yet a lot of people still get it wrong when they cook it. Because since it is easy to cook, it is easy to mess up at the same time, you know? And see, this is why I mean to cut it into small slices or dices, because it cooks like straight away. Because the whole objective of cooking chicken is to make sure it's not pink. That's all it is. Yeah, I'll just leave that for a bit, put it on more low heat. Maybe leave it for another 5 minutes, or not even 5 minutes, maybe another minute, 2 minutes. And then I'm going to add half the sauce. So there's 4 servings in each packet of sauce. I'm going to use 2 servings each. That's 6 servings, so you get 6 days worth of sauce, not 5. So this is good for Monday, Friday, guys. So you can have your breakfast, your oats and eggs. You can have your chicken with veggies, with pasta for lunch, and then you can have your fish and rice and veggies at the end, like for dinner. But if there's a meal that's too big for you, you can always substitute, have it 4 meals, you know, like the pasta meal. You can have your oats and eggs, you can have your pasta for lunch, and then if it's too big, then you can have a pre-workout fish and rice, and then your dinner can be the pasta again, you know? It just depends on how you want it. So these are good meals, you know, like you're gonna get around 176 grams protein just off food. You're gonna get 300 grams of carbs, and you're gonna get 50 grams of fat. You know, they're good macros as well, and you're gonna get, I think, around 25 grams of fiber. So like I will put about half. So about half is 250 grams. So then I'll check on the scale. I'm on 180. Another 10 more grams. 255, it's whatever. I still have another full serving, so I can be generous with my sauce. You guys need to smell this kitchen, man. It smells really good. Doesn't it smell good? You can talk a little bit. No, it's okay. But yeah, it does. It really does smell good. So now you have to cook the sauce. You have to bring the sauce to... I bring it to a low simmer, and then I'll chuck all this with the pasta, mix it with the pasta, and then that's your chicken pasta done. You know, you're getting your veggies, and then you're gonna have more veggies later as well. If you're not a fan of veggies but want to start eating veggies, my tip is to get vegetables you want to eat, regardless of the cost. and then slowly work your way on trying other veggies. Don't just eat peas because you hate peas from when you were little, you know? Like, eat what makes you happy, because a vegetable is a vegetable at the end of the day. Yeah, I'll bring that to a simmer. The rice is cooked, so I just need to wait for this to simmer a little bit. I'm just gonna quickly clean up a tiny bit, and then we'll start the fish. When you get the 65-cent pasta, especially if you're on a budget, you need to put more effort into cook, because you can make it all taste good for a cheap price, but you need to put more effort in your cooking if you want it to have that taste, if you want it to have that flavor, you know? That's all it is. And then I will just slowly chuck it on. Whoops. Mind the handle on this frying pan, we've had it for a very long time. That's it, guys. Pasta, chicken, veggies. And you just give it a mix. But tell me that doesn't look good, you know, like, to be healthy and to still eat like this is actually really good. Like, this breaks the stereotype of, you know, you gotta have chicken and rice every day, 6 meals, you know, for life, you know. To be honest, I should have added more sauce. Whoops, that pasta fell. Oh, I broke it. Oh, too late. But yeah, like, it breaks the cycle. I should have added more sauce as well, but, you know, maybe next time. But if you feel like you haven't added enough sauce, you can always chuck more sauce here, simmer it, and then just chuck it in here. But I probably won't do that because I like it. It's like lightly coated, it's not too much coated. And plus it depends on how much carbs and calories you want to use as well. So yeah, that's it. Pasta's done. Look how nice that is. Look the color and everything like that. It's beautiful. So I'm going to leave it in here. I want to keep it warm because I might have it later on, like after the video is done. So for now, I'm going to now just do the dishes, tidy up, and then we'll start the fish, and yeah, and then me and my brother will start eating. Alright, so we're up to the fish now. I washed everything, put most everything away. So now I'm getting another 100 grams of veggies. See, this, you're gonna have maybe throughout the whole thing, like that sauce, 2 servings is 2 serves of veggies in this. And it's actually really good, guys, because it only comes with 8 grams of carbs through the whole thing, 2 grams of protein, and 0.1 grams of fat, so basically no fat. So this is a very good sauce option. Comes with 2 serves of veggies. We've already had 1 1/4 of veggies, and now we're gonna have another 1 1/4. So that's 2.5 veggies on veggies, and then 2 there. So that is 4.5. So you get 4.5 vegetables, and you get 1 fruit a day. You're supposed to have 2 and 5, but not everyone even has 1 of each, like throughout the day. So I feel like if you're eating that much fruit and veggies throughout your day, staying lean, staying active, you know, the sky's the limit, you know, especially for your health. So we're just gonna start the fish. Like, the fish is very basic. I just salt and pepper the fish. I don't really do anything else with it, you know. I don't really see the need. I like my fish how it is. Like, cause I love eating fish, so for me to just eat the fish like how it is, I don't mind it. I cook the veggies separately, so I would cook the fish and then I'll break it up in the pan, put it with the rice, and then I'll just heat up the veggies. I just need the spoon. You gotta get the rice cooker spoon. Look how nice and soft that is. I'll try to make it look as neat as possible. I even got the fancy fine china out for this. It's 100 grams of rice. 113, 111, 125 grams of rice. Now we're going to start the fish. Look. That happens, always automatically lower the heat. And make sure if that does happen, remove the fish so it won't stick. And then I usually re-salt on this side and I would re-pepper, but I wouldn't add a lot. And then yeah, that's basically it, guys. If you come have a look at the fish, it's starting to get like a color as well anyway. That's what makes this fish really good, the basa fresh fillet. Like when you get it, there can be a fishy smell at the same time, but once you start cooking it, it goes away. And once you pair it with some lemon, like some lemon juice or fresh lime or lemon, that makes the fish so much better. And yeah, see, the fish doesn't take long to cook. That's the good thing about fish. And yeah, I just let it sit, here for a little bit longer, maybe a minute, 2 minutes. Chuck it on, and then with the same pan, I just need to basically defrost the veggies, put the veggies on the side, done. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy these type of videos. I really enjoy making them, like, because I do enjoy cooking a lot. Like, this is like a treat for me. Like, this doesn't even feel like I'm actually working. I'm doing something I really like to do, you know, and that's cooking. So I'd say the fish is just about done, but I want to just leave it on just to be sure. And then yeah, it's optional. I don't salt the vegetables because I do salt a lot of my food and there's a lot of sodium. I do put pepper in it just to enhance a little bit of the flavor. I'm a pepper man, I like pepper a lot, but not everyone wants pepper. But yeah, so now it's starting to stick to the pan on that side. It's basically finished. So you just got one fish, and then I would just spray a tiny bit more. Chop it. All this for $46. You know, $46.66 in Australia, and that's only like 33 US dollars. So this is like nothing, you know. Like, I don't want to hear anyone say that they can't eat healthy, it costs too much, you know. This has everything. See, it might not sound like a lot of pasta as I was saying in the video, but once you cook it and everything, like, that's a lot of pasta to have in one meal. That's why I said it's good to, actually, here you go, have a zoom in on that, on the pasta. It's nice, easy, simple. This is why I said maybe have it in 2 meals, but you're still getting 4 meals a day. You know, that's like bodybuilding style. And you're gonna get to eat it like every day, you know, you don't have to worry. And like all this took me what, maybe an hour to cook? Probably just about an hour. It didn't take that long actually, no. Maybe a little bit over an hour. But this is just for one day. If I cook for the whole week, it'll probably take maybe, if I cook it in bulk, it'll probably take me 2 hours to cook. But then I'll always have meals, you know, so it works out. So this is basically it. You get to eat all this every day, Monday to Friday. And what do you call it? Yeah, and like, so bring it to the oats. So you get your oats, you get your fiber, you get your carbs. You know, you get your peanut butter, you get your healthy fats, omega-3s, omega-6s. You get your eggs, you know, you get the good cholesterol. You're getting your healthy fats, you're getting your high protein with 5 eggs. You know, that's almost 25 grams of protein just there. Mixed with the peanut butter protein and the oats protein, it's a good amount. And if you want, have a protein shake if you can afford it. That is a luxury supplement, but if you have it, that's an extra 25 grams protein. You're looking at a very good dense meal for breakfast, and that's around 800 calories. I'll have the macros on the screen right now so you can know how much the breakfast is. And now come to the pasta. So the pasta is see, this is what I was talking about, like the 200 grams chicken, the 200 grams pasta, 100 grams of veggies. It can be very filling, and as you can see, it takes 2 bowls to put the pasta in. So I suggest to have it as 2 meals. You can have it like this or like this. It's up to you, whatever you want it. So with the pasta, you do get your fiber through pasta. You do get your, so you're gonna get 2 servings. So you're gonna get around 3 1/4 bit servings of veggies in this. So it does come with like your vitamins, minerals through your veggies, and you get your high protein through your chicken. It's low in fat, it's great on carbs, it's good on sodium as well. The sauce surprisingly does not have much sodium, so that's a bonus. And this tastes really good too as well. If you want more sauce, put more sauce in, because you have an extra serving anyway. But yeah, I like it lightly coated, because when it's lightly coated, the sauce will stick to the pasta. Now we'll go to the last meal, which is just, this is the basic bro meal, I would say. Just fish, rice and veggies. But the way I've prepped it, it looks very appealing to eat. It doesn't look that bad. You're gonna get your 1/4 serving, 1 1/4 serving of veggies. You're gonna get your nice carbs on rice. You can have brown rice, you can have whatever. And what do you call it? And your fish, that's 200 grams. So that's that fish is 45 grams protein, just that. So you get that, you get your veggies, you know, you get your rice, you get everything through one meal. So yeah, and the fish meal is not that filling as well. The pasta meal is the filling one. That's why I recommend to break it up into 2 meals. So yeah guys, so all these meals can last Monday to Friday. So you get 4 meals Monday to Friday. That's the best. I can do better, I can do 7 days if you want, but you won't get the accessibility of having to put apples in your oats. You won't get the accessibility of maybe having sauce with your pasta, everything like that. So, but for these 5 days, for have 4 meals, it's great value for $46 and what, 33 US dollars. So I feel like all this, like if you do enjoy these meals, like, and you need something for Saturday, Sunday, just put a little bit more, and then you can actually have these 7 days a week. You know, there's different sauce pastas, like the flavors. You don't have to always get that. You can always change the peanut butter to crunchy, change the apple, you know, you can change the fruit with eggs, you know, mix it up. If you want to have just egg whites one day, whole eggs, you know, you can have it with cheese, you know, whatever suits your budget, guys. And with the fish, I'd say go for, like, put a lemon on it. There's Italian dressing, fat-free Italian dressing goes really good with this. It's all up to you guys. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this type of videos. Don't forget to like leave a like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow my Instagram. Like I do have been doing a lot of crazy stuff on there with like the weights I've been doing, calisthenics, everything like that. I hope you guys would really enjoy it. Like, this is what I generally eat throughout the day, except for the pasta, because I'm not a big eater. I'll probably have the fish and that. I only eat 2 meals a day and then that's it. But I'm only, like, for me, the more I eat, the more sluggish I feel. And yeah, I'm just not a big eater. But if I was to bulk right now, this is what I would eat. This is 2,500 calories, 176 grams protein, 303 grams carbs, and 50 grams of fat. And yeah guys, hopefully you enjoyed these type of videos. I'm going to try to push more out as much as I can. I want to try to get back into it. And yeah guys, hopefully I see you in the next one. Peace.